Welcome everybody, Central Fitness. This is session number 1 of our online streaming stuff that we're going to be doing in the next few weeks. Basically today we're going to go through a bunch of exercises that you can do at home, you can do wherever you need to do this kind of stuff. What we're looking for is just a big emphasis on technique. We're looking at getting a bit sweaty, getting a bit tired, staying indoors obviously as we all have to now. This is stuff that you can do wherever, but just keep in mind that I want you to stay safe, work at your own pace. There's going to be alternatives that I'm going to show you throughout. So let's get straight into it. So the first exercise that we're going to do is just a squat and a split squat or a lunge. So basically squatting technique is legs are shoulder width apart. We drop down the weight through our heels, drop down, stand up, drop down, stand up, drop down, stand up, then we drop it back. So toe at the back, nice and upright. And 2 reps each leg. Back to the start. Squat. 2, 3. Drop it back down for me. And last one. Squatting nice and strong through your heels, just as you're sitting down in a chair. And that's the first set. Rightio, so this next exercise is push-ups. Basically how this works is hands are nice and flat to the floor. You want to go down towards the ground, so chest to the floor as close as you can get it. We're going to do some wide and close grip push-ups. So wide grip is just outside of your mat. So alternatives make it a little bit easier. You're down on your knees and we drop our weight. So breathe in here, breathe out. Close grip, bring it in nice and tight. Always breathing out on the execution. Breathe in. So close grip emphasizes more of that tricep, and then the wide is obviously more about pecs. So the harder alternative is up on your feet. So we go down, same thing, bring our hands in nice and tight, elbows shade those sides, straight back up for me. Nice and wide, and nice and close. This one is for our hamstrings. So we've gone through our quads, we've done a little bit up top. Now we're going to move back down to our hamstrings. So arms nice and wide here for me, create that strong platform on the floor. And all you're going to do is take a big breath in and then exhale and lift through our hands, all the way up and all the way down. So nice and strong, nice flat back, all the way down, all the way up. So isolating those glutes, hamstrings, lower back, nice and strong with our contractions. Moving into everybody's favourite exercise. So this one, there's a few little things that we need to be careful of. Again, we start with that squatting technique. So it's back through the heels, hands across or in front. Nice and slow. Tilt forward from your hips, drop your hands down. Keep your head up, drop your legs back and stand up tall. Down. So make it a little bit easier with this one. Hands down, we step. Stand up tall. So a little bit easier. And stand up tall. So this next one is going to be for our abs. So these are our lower abs here. So a couple of little safety things, make it a little bit easier for yourself. Chuck your hands under the lower part of your back. If that's uncomfortable, then just keep them out to the side. Just bearing in mind that it is a bit harder with them out to the side. So hands under. First one, legs are bent. Keep those feet up off the floor for me if you can. All the way down, all the way up. Nice and slow. Next one is we extend out a little bit longer. So obviously that little bit harder with those legs nice and long. So a little bit easier. Keep breathing. That's the main thing with these exercises. Don't hold your breath. It gets a lot harder. So nice and slow, nice and controlled. So leg raises, lower part. So moving into our last exercise here. So we've worked that lower part of our abs. Now we're going to come up to the top. So this is just an ab crunch. So couple of little handling things, hands across again like we have for our squats. Keep your chin up for me. Try not to have your hands behind your head. A lot of people will move their hands behind their head, but that allows you to use your hands to lift yourself up and create momentum with the exercise. So you want your abs to work. So your hands are across, feet are nice and flat. Lift your chin and breathe out. Nice and slow on the way back down. All the way up, all the way down. All the way up, all the way down. So we're looking at shoulder blades, lower back stays nice and flat on the ground, and we're up, and we're down. Perfect, so that's round 1 of Central Fitness Online. This will be coming out every Thursday at about 4 o'clock, pretty much every single week. So stay tuned. Keep in mind that all of this stuff that you're doing is stuff that you can do basically at home. Please drop us a comment. Please leave a message of what you want. I want to be able to answer your questions. I want to hear your feedback. I want to know how this video goes. Any recommendations that you have, whether it be nutrition or fitness, please send it our way and I'll be more than happy to help you guys out. Stay safe, wash those hands, and look after yourself.